Hello and welcome to episode 10 of our Ostriv Alpha 5 Let's Play. It is currently November of 1738, and there are 302 residents in our town. Last episode we built out a little bit more of this area. We got some row houses here, and we also started improving down here. Added a couple of these orchards, another cowshed, and some more hay dryers. And now we're about to go into wintertime. Hopefully we have enough hay stored up. I think we do. Should be alright. And then we're going to continue kind of building out this general area, see what else we can stick up here, and continue optimizing, as well as fixing this to be more of a town square and less of a leftover production area. So these charcoal piles are going to go away. They're going to get moved to down here next to the smithy, and we're going to go ahead and do that right now. If I can remember where I put the charcoal piles, there it is. So we'll just stick these right next to wherever I can find even terrain as opposed to uneven terrain. Yeah, we're on the riverbank, which is not really ideal. So we might actually have to end up putting this in a slightly different spot, depending on how stuff is end up sticking. There's one spot this is going to work. There we go. All right, we'll just put that one right there. We seem to be doing okay in terms of actual charcoal supply, so I don't think we really need to have a... Yeah, let's deactivate. No, we can leave that one, well, we'll have to let it finish burning first. But at any rate, outside of that, probably are going to try and see if we can expand some housing and stuff down here, as was one of the original plans. We just have to have somewhere for all of this wood to go, so these guys will keep cutting trees down. Because we have all this up here, we have all these houses, and all of this, well, I'm not going to say density here with all the row houses, but we need a space where we can put some more of these houses with the big gardens, so we can grow some more stuff to be sold. And I don't really want to have it be too far away from everything else, so that's why I was kind of thinking expanding down here would be smart, because there are a lot of jobs in this area. And eventually we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff here on this shoreline. So I figured I might as well just go ahead and do it. So in so doing, we're going to have these warehouses just keep multiplying up here. Just have a whole bunch of storage. If I can find a good spot for the rest of these guys, just keep on putting those up there. And we'll put in basic building materials and everything right in easy reach of multiple marketplaces. Should be nice. We need to add a couple more of these wells as well. Haha. Yeah, so we can't get any of this stuff from Barvin Cove until the spring. But we really probably don't need to buy anything. We are producing our own alcohol now. Sheepskin is kind of in short supply, but I also don't want to pay 25 cents a piece for sheepskin. Lime is going to become an issue in the future, but presently it is not, so we're not going to worry about that. We just have to wait for them to finish building some warehouses so we can just keep on putting in more of our materials in here. Probably start this one with some wood as soon as they have that all finished up. And then I don't know exactly what we're going to put here, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so yeah, this will hold 10,000 wood. There was a time, and I think it might have been sometime in early Alpha 4, where warehouses had no capacity limit. So I had several warehouses with 100-some thousand charcoal in them. Clearly that is not a viable thing anymore. But we'll get that wood stored up. I think we should probably also have some storage for other wood products, like we do have bark. And we already have the firewood taken care of somewhere else, but I'm going to go ahead and have one that is half bark. And then I think, well, it never hurts to have firewood, because it's going to be really bad if we ever run out, so I'm going to try and store as much as I can. So that is a nice way to kind of improve things. They did end up kind of running into each other a little bit, but I don't think I hate it. It's not the most perfect thing ever. But I digress. So this one, as soon as that is done, we're going to deactivate it. Let them pull out of there, and then we will demolish that. And then we'll probably need to move this carpentry as well. Meanwhile, down here, this charcoal pile will be doing its own thing, and all of the relevant stuff for the smithy will be stored right next door, so that is going to be extremely good. Very nice and efficient there. Similar kind of deal here with our smeltery. If you remember a couple episodes ago, we had this set up where it's going to store the raw goods and the finished product right next to the building, so it should be nice and efficient. And then, of course, down here we have all of our animal stuff. I do need to get this dairy doing more stuff, so we do need to have substantially more production from our cows and our sheep. So what's probably going to end up having to happen is we're going to have to move these hay dryers out of the way right here. I might keep those two, but we'll get 2 of these out of here. And we're going to see if I can fit a couple more of these animal farming buildings in here. Now, how close can I get? Yeah, see, it doesn't like all of these. If I can find a good spot to put something, I think that's going to be better than nothing. It's just kind of difficult to figure out the best spot to put these things. Because I could come over here and have to remove trees for everything, but that's not the easiest or the most sightly solution. Neither is having something randomly right here. I think I'll put another pasture, an emergency animal pasture, and we'll just put in, see if I can find a space for trees. If I put this further over, I could put something next to it maybe. 3 trees. We'll do that. But I'm going to connect, I think, probably the sheep farms should have the pastures closest to here because the cows are going to, well, they're going to do what cows do. And they'll take care of all that stuff. I think we might actually, since we have a, where's the forestry down here? Oh yeah, I put it right here. I was kind of hoping we could have this finished before the growing season because we're going to have fallow fields. I think we should have enough fallows. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it is going to be enough for every one of these buildings, including this new one, to have animals in a fallow field. Pigs never go to the fallow fields. They're just chilling in their little pigsty, oinking away, doing whatever pigs do, which is mostly oinking. Yeah, they're going to take their sweet time for that, so we'll make sure. Oh, we're actually, okay, we're not out of hay in the barracks here. We just have a lot of it stored over here, which, you know, is fine, because we do have cow sheds. Oh, I was wrong. We have 6, so we're going to have 6 with the new building, because we had a cow shed over here. Well, we'll get that figured out. Just want to make sure I can have this set up. What do these people want to buy and sell? Do we have for sale 2,000? We do now. Probably should avoid buying more stuff. Okay, yeah, we still have some warm clothes. We just needed more sheepskin, which is, of course, why I'm building another sheep farm. It's just one of those things you have to just keep expanding. You can't really ever stop, or you're going to get hamstrung by your own devices here. Speaking of animal products, yeah, they're still waiting on sheep hides, which is annoying because the ones they already have are starting to spoil a little bit. So, can I slaughter any of these? Well, we really don't need to have 30. The fewer rams we have, the better, because it doesn't matter how many of those guys you got. As long as you have enough ewes. I think what each sheep gives you 50 hide, is that what it is? That's probably fine. They're complaining there's no wood. Well, there's definitely wood. You just have to go get it. Yeah, we got a full warehouse. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah, so now these guys are still waiting. Yeah, they're waiting for a ton. So we gotta get the sheep going. Gotta have more turnover for our sheep. And they're about to stick animals out to pasture, so this might actually, okay, yeah, they're already over there. Well, we're certainly gonna see. We are going to see how this ends up. Now, where's my sheep go? Or they haven't been taken out yet? Is that what it is? No, they're just, the women who work in here are just kind of chilling. Where's my sheep? They should be buying happily in the fields. Nope, those are all cows. I do kind of miss the city skylines cows that sound like they're, they put them through an effects rack at a mixing booth. There the sheep go. Alright, so that's going to be fine. Slaughterhouse is slaughterhousing. How do these guys look? They have 350, so we definitely need to have more of these rams. So that's 350, 400, 450, 500 if we kill all of those. Might take them a while since they have to go get them and bring them all the way back here. This sheep farm seems to be just about finished. Just have a little bit of regular construction left to go. So what we'll do when that's built is we'll build a little pasture right here for them to use if they have to. These guys back again. Do I still have some of this to sell? Yeah, let's do that. I don't think I can really buy much of anything else. We just need to make sure we're actually exporting stuff people want to buy. We just don't have the extras to do this. I would like to get into horses sometime soon, but we're going to have a lot more robust supply of these hay dryers, which is something that's going to have to probably accompany a big population increase. As soon as these guys can clear a little bit more land, we'll put a couple of those row houses here and then some houses with big plots of gardens. There we go. Sheep farm is all done, so we will do our customary copy-paste of all the settings. We will get this stocked up, and then we'll make a pasture over here. So I think, yeah, that'll be okay right there. Can I still put... Oh, I sure can. Although I kind of wish I could fit these guys in there. I also kind of wish these were lined up, so I guess that's probably closer. Now, how close can I get that? We're going to, since it's not a mowing season yet, we're going to go ahead and move these. Try to get them a little bit closer together. See if I can get any more space out of these things. I doubt that it's really going to make that much of a difference. See, like right here, I fumbled this hard because we have those carts there. So that is unfortunate, but I think I can get, yeah, get that a little closer. Get rid of that guy, and then we'll just do that. And now we have 5 of these, 6 of these, 7 over here. Dokachi is here. We have stuff, so we could actually import some sheep. And they don't have sheep to import, which is honestly probably good for us. 891 apples. How you like them apples? Shoes. Oh, wow, we have shoes. Okay, let's, they're here for 13 more days. Let's export some shoes. We should have been doing this the whole time. Where are my shoes? Right here? Yeah, let's definitely get into that. As soon as I see these shoes start getting imported, then we will load up the old trade dialogue and start selling them because they are actually worth a pretty decent amount of money. All right, so coming back in here. Oh, we got time. We have time. They want to buy 4,131 shoes. We do not have that many to sell, unfortunately. Charcoal we definitely do, so we're going to sell that. Give them a little more time to start loading up shoes. We don't have nearly enough right now. Sunflower oil we don't have in stock. Clothing. Yeah, let's export some clothing. These guys are infinite money. Then we will certainly do our best. Alright, shoes. As soon as I see that go up to 2,000, I'm going to pull the trigger. There we go. Sell 2,000. Yeah, come get your stuff. We have tons of it for you, ready to go. Go ahead and hire another guy just in case he has to go take rest. There we go. Alright, so that's taken care of. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move over. Boy, I'm so glad I don't have to reopen this dialogue anymore. That was so annoying. I'm glad they fixed that. I'm going to split this herd of sheep in half here. Man, there's a lot of rams. Okay. So I guess we just have to be selective of what we keep alive. We'll figure it out. It's not going to be a big deal. Just make sure these are all using fallow fields if possible. I'm not really sure how this is going to work because they're all split up here. I'm actually not really that concerned about it. They probably will just intermingle to use the same thing. Because otherwise we would see this in here already. All right, we're harvesting some grass. See, I'm just worried about having enough for the winter at this point, because it doesn't seem like we really ever have enough. I need to, I guess, raise the wages for our hay dryer attendants, I guess we'll call them. Oh, that's so close, so close. I could almost put those there. So I guess we'll just keep doing this because there's really no harm in it. I set all these. I just want to make sure we have enough gathered up. It doesn't have to be dry by the end of the summer. It just has to be on here during mowing season. So now they're complaining about wood. Well, we got wood. Just go get it. So next year we should have apples coming from this orchard and this orchard. And then I know I did say I was going to get rid of this to make another field, but I don't know. I kind of just want to leave this one and just have the extra apples. I think that'll end up being much less of a problem. Brickworks is full because we don't have storage for bricks. Well, I feel like I should just be kind of storing bricks. So that can be the next one. Can be the next warehouse we shove over here. Can be for storage of bricks. And bricks alone, because we have almost 20,000 stored up in the brickworks, which is honestly kind of impressive. Wow, they're back for more, huh? They still had money after all that? Or did trades fail? Okay, no, there we go. Earned money on export. Look at all this. Wow, that's actually cool how that's set up like that. Alright, now, do you want to buy more shoes? Kelly lives in Turkachi. She said, let's get some shoes, so come get your shoes. And more charcoal, because why not? Easy moneymaker. Easy moneymaker. Now, the rest of this, we seem to be doing pretty well. Leather's getting a little low. We should be able to slaughter some cows soon to take care of that. Potatoes, man, we are... You're telling me I can get, for 839.84 coins, I can get 10,000 potatoes? Well, they're going to go bad, so I don't need to buy that many. But I will buy 2,000 potatoes. Because we got some pigs that like to eat a whole lot of stuff. And they could use some more food. Oh, see, there is our little sheeps. I am going to put couple more of these back where they're supposed to be. Alright, these are not inspiring hay dryers here, people. You gotta summon your grass bubbles from the ground and attach them firmly to the hay dryers. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and say let's just put some more of these row houses in here and figure out the trees later. So let's see. I'm gonna put one with a store there, and then right next door to it, we'll put another one with a store. Can I get this to... Yes, I know the place is occupied because there's currently a tree there. That is fine, I suppose. So as soon as I can get this log, I can actually make this row house have a slightly trapezoidal shape. Maybe. If they will come get the log. Come get the log, please. You have the power. You have the ability. Find it within yourself to carry the log. There you go. Alright, so that's in place. Barvin Cove is back once again. And they want to sell us sheepskin. Let's we'll buy some sheepskin. That's fine. We'll buy some buckwheat. We need to build another farm anyway. I just don't know exactly where it's going to go. So we'll support the neighbors. That is all well and good. I want to see this hay barrack full. Come on. It's still mowing season. You have time. Just gather your grass and make do. Okay, so I think our... Okay, we're complaining about water now. Our wells... Oh, they are low. We need to build more wells. This is the original well that came with the camp, so we're probably going to need to get rid of this to do more decoration around here. But I would be remiss not to... Where's my bricks? Can I not store bricks? Really? Can I seriously not store bricks in a warehouse? That seems like an oversight. Because I can store wood. Can I not store stone either? Really? Well, that is a deep subject. That is an interesting development because I was under the impression you could put almost anything that is not edible food in a warehouse. Well, how about that? That is a little annoying, so I'll tell you what we'll do instead. Come on, stop zooming out. We will just store wool because I know as soon as we start having enough sheep to be shorn, that will actually cause us to have an excess of wool. If we don't have a place to store it, it's going to cause all of our sheep to starve to death because they're not going to have any room in the sheep farm to store any food because there will be so much wool everywhere. Alright, well that is officially irritating to have more of these wells. What am I going to do? I guess we don't have a whole lot of stone, do we? We don't have any, it seems. I think they are, yeah, they're about to be out of stuff. We're going to have to send messengers out to buy stone, aren't we? Alright, so I guess we're not building any stone wells for a while. So let's just put in some regular wells. Is this going to fit? Yes, it is. Alright, that's fine right there. I'm not going to put this right here because it's going to be in the middle of a pathway. This whole thing kind of behind here is probably fine as is. I'm just going to go ahead on the corner here and put in a couple of wells because you know we can use them. And that's fine. Okay. They're not offering to sell anything that I really need. Now, what did we end up stocking in the river trading post? Was it even stocked at all? Sunflower oil. Okay, well, let's see what these guys want. Flour, we can't sell. We don't have enough of that. Clothing, we shouldn't sell over there. Warm clothing, we're definitely not going to sell. Sallow, we're not having enough. Raspberries, we don't have enough. Onions, see, none of these actual produce things we have enough to sell. Beer, however, we do. And if they're going to buy it, then we can just go ahead and stock 2,000 of it right now. So if that's going to be actually in stock and actually stored, then we can actually sell to these guys. Except it's not currently being brought over here. Why? Okay, that's all selected. I have beer stored. It's right here in the brewery. Why? Why is this? There we go. All right. Going to be cutting it close. All right. 0 more days. I'm just going to go ahead and it's not going to tell me how much is coming back. All right. Let's just try to sell a small amount, say 500, because I think they can probably stock that by the time that boat gets here. All right. So we just need to have 500 beer. You have another couple days in game. Yes, continue stocking the beer. You have 200 beer. The boat is almost here. Come on. Oh, they're here. They're waiting. They want their beer. Come on. Don't embarrass me by not having 500 beers stocked up here. Oh. Oh, it's not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Oh, we don't have enough laborers. That's the problem. That's the problem. Alright, now, yeah, come on. I'm paying you like half again as much money as anybody else in the whole town is gonna make. Just move your beer over here. They're coming. So you're telling me I really can't get anybody to carry beer over here. Hold on, excuse me. What are you doing? Are you going to be slaughtered, or are you just out for a morning walk, or what? What's up? Did you just get lost? Is that what that is? Like, what's up, dude? Oh, we have 400 beer. We have 400. Did I not fix this? No? Okay. Oh, come on. The boat's almost here. Where is my beer? Oh, here they come. Who's gonna win? I love the way the sunshine dances on the water. Me too. Life is a... Oh, you're so happy. I love these dialogue lines. If there's no God, then who created all this? Well, I guess metatextually, it's a dude sitting in his bedroom playing a video game at 11:41 p.m. at night. But for the purposes of... Hello, good afternoon to you also. Oh, it says when they're pregnant now. Okay. Interesting. So they're so close. The boat is here. I have 400 beer. They're awaiting 500. And they're still far away. Did it make it? Is it going to be fine? Now it should, we're going to follow this. So when it leaves, if it has 500 beer, then we're in the clear. Yeah, cool. I don't remember this being an option to follow the boats. It's probably been there forever, but that's cool. So, oh, the trade people went away. I was going to check and see if they had stone, because we currently don't have any. Which is kind of a problem. So we're going to shuffle our wells forward because people are complaining about no water. Yeah, we need stone. These orchards next year again will be hopefully good to go. We got not a ton of hay. Could have used a little more, but that is a nice amount of storage. I have to remember now to fix our labor wage amounts. We don't need to have infinite, huge labor money. That's why we have so many laborers. Turn off production just in case. I don't think there's really any production up here that can even use it in the first place, but you can never be too careful. Just want to make sure these are filling back up, and they are. Cool. Yeah, so that was a worthwhile endeavor. How's our sheep looking? More importantly, man, we have a lot of rams, but I don't want to kill them yet because we can still get wool from them every year. Drakachi's back. Shoes. Let's get some shoes. What a weird stranglehold that video had on early YouTube culture in like 2005, 2006. I forget exactly when that video came out. I think most of us who watch these videos are probably old enough to remember that. If you were terminally online in the mid-2000s and you didn't have anything better to do, like, I don't know, actually go out and have fun in society, not just stare at a computer all day. My, how times change. Oh, I forgot to check to see if they have any stone. They do not. They don't have sheep either. I need somebody who sells sheep needs to come in here. Apples, 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 apples. We will sell. 999. Sunflower oil. We probably need to make more sunflowers. Now, one of these new fields is sunflowers and flax on a rotation. So that'll be next year is fallow, but the sunflowers take so many nutrients that you kind of can't grow them back to back or it just destroys your soil. So, it is what it is. That's fine. After next harvest, in next November, we'll have a bunch of sunflowers. We should probably stop exporting so many because we do need to actually have some available for our people here. Okay, apples there. Do we have anybody selling sunflower oil? Yes, okay. That's fine. Guess we'll sell another thing of firewood because you can literally never have too much firewood. Seriously, you can never have too much firewood for sale. It will absolutely cripple you not having enough firewood. This is in the process of chopping. Man, these people just cannot stay away. I don't have any more shoes. I sold you all my shoes. Stop it. The town storage of charcoal, 0. In export stock, 4,000. We're gonna cool it on that for a little bit. Apples we already sold. They haven't come and gotten them yet. Man, send some of your buddies over here. I want to buy some sheep. Or something else that I can't currently buy. Alright, now we do need to... We've had these no plot for burial things up here this entire episode, and some of the last one as well. So we're going to need to find somewhere to put a nice cemetery. And I've been informed it's probably not the best practice to put it next to the church. So we're going to try and find some other spot. The problem is, no matter where we build this, in a couple episodes, it's going to be completely fully developed over there anyway. So we're not going to be too good really anywhere. But what we can do while we're waiting is put in a couple more of these houses with gardens, since it is winter time. And we did have a couple comments saying mess with the location of the houses in the plots, because that's going to determine what gets grown. So like if you have it way in the back, you'll have different size plots on the sides and the front. Or if you have it closer to the front, vice versa. Let's just kind of stick right in the middle and see what ends up And of course, when we have our other thing on the other island area over there, and this is hard to see when there's snow on the ground, but we're going to have it set up in such a way where we can have a couple houses with enormous plots, huge tracts of land that we'll be able to we'll be able to grow a whole bunch of crops. Just as soon as we have some stone, so we can build our row houses with the markets in them, and then people can be taking advantage of that. Now, why are they not putting hay in the big hay barrack? I will never understand. I just don't get it. But hey, as long as the animals have enough to survive, then I guess I shouldn't really care. It really should not be an issue whatsoever. So who had stone? Was it these guys? Well, we'll send a messenger there anyway. There really can't be much of a downside to that. Now, are they going to take that hay into the barrack, or are they going to take it into the area that's... Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. We can't be too upset about that. Alright, this needs to go bye-bye. We need to move the carpentry somewhere as well. I kind of want to just stick it right next to the town hall. Just kind of move it out of the way. So we can have this be more of a thoroughfare, kind of to come around the corner here. Leave a little bit of space around the church. Give the church some nice landscaping. Put a fence around it, possibly. Okay, so they have sheep. Good, I'm going to buy sheep. Just regular sheep. Lime, I'm going to go ahead and buy because we don't have a ton. Stone, I'm going to buy all of that. Yeah, we're not going to export sunflower oil for a while. Already making our own iron, so that's good. I wish we could support horses. We're not quite there yet. Not quite. Oh, and here we have another house. This one's all timber beams, it seems. Unintentional rhyme. I always love watching them build this stuff. I do like the detail of in the snow. All the beams have snow on them. That might be new, actually. So I think in previous builds, if it was snowing, the snow wouldn't appear until after the construction was completely finished. So this is nice to be able to see that snow in the house as well. But that must be irritating to deal with building a house in the snow. Because then when you have snow inside and you close it all up, then it's just really damp and wet in there. That doesn't sound very fun. These guys don't really have anything else that we need. Yeah, we're not gonna need to bother. We just need some more bodies to do some more basic tasks is all. Which we'll get with some of the new people here. Or this will become a place for married couples to go start their lives, which is fine, but doesn't give us an immediate bonus of laborers, which is not fine. Yeah, that's another marriage. That's fine. They're both gainfully employed. Speaking of gainfully employed, how are our barbers looking for wealth? Okay, good. They have only 119. How's our tavern look? Okay, they're looking pretty good. We've taken in... okay. Well, it is only February, but that's looking fine. We gotta get this income up. We are going to collect a lot more taxes, and we have been importing more stuff, so I guess that's to be expected. We should have enough stone somewhere. Yeah, we got stone coming in. That's looking okay. Yeah, we just need more laborers because they haven't been able to even unload these hay dryers, and they're just now getting to them in February, when they probably should have been, I don't know, maybe in August or September when they were actually harvesting this stuff. To be able to pile it up here, we just need more people to be able to do it, that's all. I do kind of have a tendency to grow a little bit faster than the game probably wants me to, which is a little irritating to have to be on the other side of. But can I put something like a carpentry right about here? Actually, no, I'm not gonna double stack the tailor's workshop. That's just kind of pointless. Alright, so let's just put the carpentry, say, right about here. We'll build that, and then we will demolish this one. Rehire a couple guys here. And that will give us some space to actually make a nice little side yard for the church. Maybe put a couple of graves there, but we're not going to make a huge, like, multiple hundreds of headstones area like we had in the past. Still got to find a good spot for that somewhere. Because it does say that the family will go visit graves, so you don't want it to be too far away. That would be a little irritating to make that huge of a trek. Is this going to be another marriage? Yep, sure is. But hey, they are buying stuff at the market, it seems. And there's nothing new for sale, which I honestly am not super surprised by. This is probably going to end up being another marriage, which is fine. So these people are going to have stores in the bottom of their row houses. And then over here in the forestry, we're going to have a couple guys. I can maybe hire a couple more here to try and clear this faster. But aside from that, I think most of the people working these jobs are going to end up going up here to all of these farming areas, or these right here. I might end up hiring a few more there. Do we have shoes to export? We don't really have enough, so we're going to... probably shouldn't just export a ton of charcoal because we can, because we're not really in a position to make a ton right now, because I did get rid of most of the charcoal capacity. We just have the pile right here. So this is nearing the halfway point. Hopefully it's not another marriage. We can get a couple more people in here, because this is it's gonna be a little rough if we can't get some more bodies in here before planting season. With 19 fields on the farm, even if 4 or 5 of them are fallow, that is a lot of planting to do. So let's see. See all these open vacancies. We have 25-ish open vacancies. Yeah, that's both of these row houses worth of people. And you wonder why I want to build so many of these. It's just so much more dense to have. See, even like right here, with the 2 stories, 3 families in a store, 4 families, that's 7 families, that's another 15. There's like 40 families here in this one little space. That's about the same footprint as these 4 houses, which realistically could and probably should be 6. Another marriage. Oh well, you're both unemployed. There's plenty of work to do. Alright, I really feel like I should be doing something. Oh, they left anyway, that's fine. So now hopefully we can finish building this guy. They do have all the resources, so let's see if they can get this thing all built up. It is kind of funny how I can't put the bricks anywhere else. I guess that's fine. But I do kind of feel like it would be nice to have storage for bricks all distributed around the map instead of just everybody has to go to the brickworks to get the bricks. Alright, well, we don't need to sit here and watch this. There's plenty of other stuff we can be doing, but why are we not? I think some of this is still left over from, from last time. I guess we just have to have more bodies to fill more labor jobs. Yep, 4 fallow fields. These are, oh, they're all sown, really? Except for these couple right here? Alright, well, hey, if we can get all that done by the end of April, then I think we are looking very good. I guess we can't really complain about that. So this is tanning until June. They're waiting on sheep hides. Sheep skin, however, are done. Okay. No, we can't really sell any of this stuff. Okay, we're doing fine and warm clothing. We just need more sheep to be slaughtered. That's all it is. How many are in here? 25. How many are in here? 22. Okay, so there's a lot of female sheep in this one. Is this the one that had all the rams? Yeah, let's just indiscriminately slaughter 4 or 5 of these bad boys. Or 6 or 7. And then we'll move a couple of sheep over to kind of offset. And by a couple, I mean 4. That should end up being fine. And these guys can get their sheepskin going here. Hopefully supply our tannery. Yeah, that's going to take it's going to take a while. But this is just about finished. It does seem like they're building it quite slowly. Well, that's fine. All right. So we need to hire somebody for the store. There we go. I don't know why it's not letting me have an 8th item. There's plenty. Okay, there we go. Warm clothing. They don't have a well. We need to fix that immediately. Can I don't want to put it like right next to the if I make it a stone well, that might actually work. Just right in front of the building here. Rotate it just a tiny bit. And then put some benches next door. Benches next to it now. Rotate a tiny bit. There, that'll help. Let's move our stone well completely to the front. Because these families are all going to complain about not having any... these are all marriages, really? Oh, a new family with 3 adult children. Wait, did the priest relocate here? Or is this just the first time that we've had a priest? That doesn't seem right. Let's check his log. Wow. Okay, so what happened to the old priest? Did he die? Is this gonna show? No. Well, now I'm interested. Because that church has been there, not like a tremendously long time, but it's at least been, I want to say, an in-game year. At least that much time. Alright, this well is almost done. Then they can come get their water once it fills up. Alright, how are we doing here? Nothing to sell me, nothing to purchase from me. No, can't sell any of that. Nope, I didn't want to click that. Stop it. Yeah, we need more sunflowers. These should give us, this fall should give us fruit, which would be very nice. Because these guys have been giving us fruit for a while. So we have tons of hay stored over here. So why is it that the big hay barrack never wants to store anything? Oh, there we go. I guess we just didn't have enough. So now we have another 30 people almost. So I guess these are, yeah, the rest of these must be immigrants. Yeah, there we go. Very cool. We have, this is still not super deep. Alright, that's fine. We have these 2 here. They're going to have stores in the bottom. How are we looking on our stone supply? Not great. We'll have to buy more when we get these guys. I'll go ahead and send a messenger. I'm going to build another couple of row houses. I actually put one right here that has the arch in the middle. There we go, because that'll be a nice intermediary here. Is that still too long? Let's get it barely not too long. Kind of make a little bit of a curve here. Alright, these guys only have 764 stone. That's not great. But we will definitely take what we can take. They only need nails, and then this is going to need... Oh, only 1,000 stone. We should be able to do that with what we bring in. So we'll have these with the arch here. They'll put another 2 on this side, create kind of like a little, very slight arch, and then maybe in the middle we'll have some other stuff, like maybe another school, depending on how this one's looking. Yeah, it's slam full of kids. So we could probably use another one, especially if we're going to have 30, 50, 30, between 30 and 40 families up here with these row houses. What a great addition, honestly. This density is so good. Density is super good for cities. Because I think right now, if we didn't have the row houses, to have this big of a population would have already completely filled this entire area. But see, we can keep things kind of tight and compact and have a nice walkability to different jobs because we have families in vertical space. And of course, those who want to live in the houses with the big gardens still can. Not ruling that one out. And I'm going to still put a couple of those in. Probably a little bit further out here. Once this one's built, we have the archway right here kind of connect up. I just got to find a good spot to put some more houses with all that stuff. Okay, that's already been filled up. This will be really nice once more of these trees are taken care of here. Now we're just waiting on them to finish this one. We'll hire another person to monitor all of the store goings on here. And then just keep on building. I think, yeah, that's going to be our carpentry, so we can move that out of the way of the church, do a little decorating up there. Finally get some burial plots. Then build a little bit more down here. And I think by that point we're going to be out of time for today, so that's going to probably work out quite nicely. Just want to make sure we get this all taken care of before we get too bogged down in anything else. They seem to have stalled, which is unfortunate. Okay, that's what I want to see. I want to see this thing full. Tons of hay stored up for the winter. Oh, this looks so nice from this angle. You can see them rising above the little hill here with all the hay dryers. Yeah, we're really getting somewhere now. This is going to be so nice when we can finally have everything just the way we want it. I do still wish that we could have a corner house that had windows on these outside sides. Do we have enough to sell shoes? Let's hold off for a while on those. Charcoal, yeah, we have enough to sell. Not 5,500. I want to sell 5,000, thank you. Let's buy. I don't think that stuff goes bad. Or if it does, then I got punked by myself. That's fine, we'll buy that. Lime, why not? We'll just go ahead and buy a bunch because it doesn't go bad. Alright, this store needs shoes. Yep, there you go. So maybe it's because we're actually far away from the farms that we can't really stock any of that over here. Is that what this is? Because we really don't have, in this store, we really don't have anything except animal products and clothing. So must go based off of local producers. What do we have? Nope, I don't want that one. Okay, so we don't have any beef or chicken. So we'll get our chicken products in here. This one already has milk. Yes. And we want some of this kind of stuff. We just don't have the supply for it right now. Cherries, actually. Cherries, apples, apricots. Let's sell all of these things. And I got space for one more. What do we have a lot of that I can actually sell and have people eat? We actually don't have any flour, do we? Huh. Potatoes? That's a nice staple to have potatoes. And we have so many crops now. That's nice to see. Okay. This guy is done, which means this is going to be able to be emptied. Hire 2 guys there. Once this is empty, we'll go ahead and demolish it, and then we can do some nice decoration here for the church. Maybe see what other kind of a... I don't know, do I want to put pavement coming this way? I think I might. We're going to move this... we're going to remove that well and have the water go somewhere else. Alright, that's empty. Alright, let's demolish that. Once that's done, I think I can have this pavement just come right the way through here. And actually, can I put our friend Big Arch number 2? Just because we can. Just connect this stuff up just a little bit. There we go. That is a nice improvement. Plant some bushes along the front here, just kind of randomly intersperse things, just to make a little decoration. This will look very nice when it blooms and you have a kaleidoscope of colors. It's already looking pretty nice. We just have these, yeah, these 3 bushes. That's okay. That's already such an improvement. I like that. Let's, yeah, let's move the deconstruction up ahead. Alright, how are we doing on honey? I can't believe we haven't been making our own. Well, maybe people just don't want to sell it. Is that what the issue is? Or are we not purchasing it? That actually could be... We're not buying the honey. That's why we don't have any. Oh, wait, no, we are. They just don't want to actually sell it. Well, that is something to consider, I suppose. We don't have a ton of stone. Oh, we actually don't have enough to even build this. No, we do. We've collected all of it. So we need to import some more before we think about really paving this, which is too bad. I do like the idea of having stuff be nicely connected, nicely thought out. But let's go ahead and take our church here. Make a, yeah, I know. I like the Big Arch number 2. How'd you know? Is it that obvious? I'm just gonna copy this, get our alignment tool here. Let's come back a tiny bit. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Have the entrance to the church right across from the tavern. But come in here with our fence. We can kind of have this end up making a little bit of a curve to kind of follow the gentle curvature of what's going on here. Just kind of create our own little little arc here. And then I think that's probably good. I'm trying to draw the traffic around here through this archway right there. So that is honestly probably fine as is. The shadow's kind of messing with me here. Try to make sure. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll just put that there. Then I think, oh, too long. All right. Well, we'll just come right along the back side of the church here. And then, is that straight? Yeah, it's, even if it's not straight, that's fine. Then we'll just kind of gently come along this way. Kind of make the This kind of looks like the old design for Uno cards had this kind of, well, the radius in the circles is not quite right, but it had the corners kind of scalloped out. So if you had a set of Uno cards from like the 80s or 90s, then you might have some sort of idea what I'm talking about. If not, you might just think I'm a senile, insane old man. Both are honestly probably pretty valid perspectives. But I don't hate that. I think that's a nice little change of pace. It gives the church some space on both sides. We can actually make some nice gardens in here for the church. Because in a town in Ukraine, this would be like a community gathering space, right? And people would come here for cultural purposes, for worship purposes and everything. So let's give them some space to hang out. With some gazebos, with some benches, some nice relaxing. We'll plant some trees. We'll put some benches right outside here. They have this little, I don't know, it's not really a porch, is it? But the hitbox on the church is kind of weird, so we kind of have to be careful about how we have stuff planted here. I say planted like it's a plant, it's a building. But we put those 4 there, we can put in a nice, oh no. Okay, that was wrong. We didn't leave enough space. These are all the same size hitbox. Oh, that's a shame. I'm just going to demolish these two, put the bush in. There we go. Put the bush in, and then I'll just put... Oh, that grass changed color quickly. But I'll go ahead and put the bush just... Oh, this actually doesn't care once the bush is in place, does it? Alright, that's fine. Then I did say we were going to put in a couple of graves, so we'll put those back here in the corner area, kind of. Actually, I'm going to put in some bushes along this back side here. Just to provide some nice little landscaping as we go into the winter here. So it makes it hard for me to see anything. Love it when that happens. Anyway, I digress. We need to put in a bunch of these graves here. I don't know if these are... Wow, we had that many people dead waiting to be buried. Yikes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we're not going to have a huge graveyard here. I'm just going to do that row for right now. This whole thing is not going to be filled up with a graveyard. This is just going to be kind of like a segment of it. I might actually put another fence here to kind of have this segmented off. Yeah, we'll come to this fence post. And we'll just maybe have that come out to about right there. Come on, let me get out of that. And then we'll put in our favorite little archway right here. Just to kind of isolate that segment. And then we'll come out here to our fence line. Alright, so now we have our own little separate area. It's connected only to the church, so you got a little bit of privacy. And I think along this side, I really like these cottonwood trees. We haven't done much with those. Did I already put a no. Put one of those. We'll just plant these a little ways along the radius here. Hopefully our forestry is still close enough to do this. So that'll provide a little bit of privacy for our little graveyard area. If I can click. Hello? Thank you. Alright. Oh boy, long day. But let's just finish this out. Looks nice. We'll probably see if we can get through to this. Come on, let me click. Jeez. We'll get through to the spring and then see what this looks like with no snow. Now, if I did this right, I should be able to go right here Okay. Alright, so that's not promising, but we do have power of technology on our side. We can just delete a fence if we don't like where it is. Come on. Come on, let me plant the tree. How is that still too close to another tree? Alright, so this fence is going to end up moving just a little bit over. That's fine. So that actually, I think, is going to look really nice, just having these trees along the way here. This will be a nice little spot for the cemetery and not be too close to the church building, like before I had them put it right up against the side of the building. And that's not great. Do I want to do the same thing over here? I'm not sure yet. Let's see, these guys have anything else to offer us? I don't know. Clothing, we don't have any in town storage, which means we're not making enough. Oh, stop moving stuff around. Apples. Yes. We will sell you 1,000 apples. Shoes. Let's not sell any for right now. Yeah. I think we're going to be all done with that. Oh, look at here. Look at here. We're all full up, and we added 70 residents this episode. Love to see that. And our stores should be, yeah, we're selling some stuff. Any of them selling firewood? Ooh, that's not great. They are not. Oh, but they can just go right here to buy that because the forestry sells it. Okay. Crisis averted. Do we have stone? We do not have enough stone. Let's send a messenger to these guys and buy some more stone because I want to put in another row house with a store so we can have some more stuff going on here. All right, let's align this up nicely. I guess that already kind of was. All right, that'll be fine like that. We just have to have some trees taken out and get some more stone. Okay, that should be enough. We'll buy that. Sheep. We have enough. Not quite. I'll buy 8 sheep. Let's do that. No, I don't need to buy any more sheep. Lime, we have plenty. Oh, stop shifting this around. I'm just going to buy a bunch of different loads of stone. The rest of this we really can't sell, which is unfortunate. This well is actually kind of getting low. I do like having the wells kind of right here outside the front doors of these things. Can I get this to go just a tiny bit more that way? Yeah. All right, and then of course benches next door to the wells. That's going to be nice to have all that there. Stone-wise, we're looking okay. I'm just going to keep clicking this till they're gone. So we're going to need all that we can get. And here comes the end of February, so hopefully... I did want to have 5 of these over here. Which, I guess would mean we built 5 row houses in one episode. That's an accomplishment, or something. Could be some sort of derangement. Obsession, if you will. Alright, we have enough bricks, I think. Hopefully should be good. Sheepskin, waiting on... No surprise. Sheepskin. 28 here. 31 here. Alright, let's kill a ram. And then I think we can actually kill 2 more rams. Yeah. And that one to get us our sheepskin. These are looking good. I think this is going to be cool once this is actually done And I can have the farm kind of houses outside here. I think that's going to look nice. Now these guys were going to purchase from us beer. Yes, let's sell beer. Sunflower. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we got tons in stock over here. We'll sell that. Honey. Oh. I wanted to buy some of that. We really should be producing more of this. I don't know why we aren't. Dried fish, we should also be producing more. We just don't have enough bodies, which is why I keep building all this stuff. Because we genuinely need it. We're growing very quickly, and we're not in a real position to really be very good at it for right now. Can I get away with putting in... The boatyard produces fishing boats and small trading boats. I don't remember have to build a trading boat. Yeah, well, that would actually be kind of interesting if that was something you had to build first. But can I put in... I can put a fishing dock here. All right, cool. We'll put one there then. Barvin Cove. What's up, guys? You want to buy cheese? Well, I can't sell you any cheese. I have plenty of that stuff. Buckwheat. How are we doing on our pig feed? Okay, well, we're not looking fantastic, so I guess I'll buy some buckwheat. That's fine. We'll go through it. We really need to have another farm. This one over here has done us very well for the first, 20 years? But we're going to need to build a second one, and I'm trying to figure out where that's going to be. The farms don't really seem to care about the pitch for fields, so we might end up taking over this entire little bank right here for another farm. We'll see. We will see when we get there. I was kind of hoping this would this row house would get built before the end of this episode, so we're gonna have to hope they can get it in gear and get it done. That would be such a cool thumbnail to have these for. Right there, are they gonna say all work is done? Yep. I really wanted to have 5, but I know I can't do that right now. We have to have a little bit more stone that we don't have. Come on, guys. We got people waiting on you. Just get it done. I don't care how you have to get it done. Get it done. So we should now over here at the tannery have all of our stuff. Yep, sheepskin or tanning. Gathering materials. Cow hides. We should have plenty. Everything else looks like it should be okay. This is going to forever be in limbo, and that's very sad. It can almost completely fill up the lime kiln. Died of illness. Oh. Well, that's the first time that's happened in a really long time. All right. Well, that was an interesting crash. I think it happened like right off of deselecting this, so I guess I get to submit a bug report now. Although I don't really know what would have happened with that. At any rate, we are still waiting on this row house to get built. So let's go ahead and get that done. Let them start construction on this. We'll just sit here and watch for a little bit. Yeah, that is going to be about as much time as we have for when today's episode. We'll, of course, get a little bit more into expanding production and different things over here. Put in a couple of fishing docks and various sundry things. And this will become a little secondary town center. I think that's going to work quite nicely. We'll plant some decorative trees. And I think everything's going to end up being quite nice over here. So, of course, you know, it's just nice to be able to play the game and enjoy talking to people in the comments. So, as always, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, just want to say hi or whatever is on your mind, drop a comment below. I do read every single one. Can't always respond to all of them, but I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come along, watch the video, leave a comment, don't leave a comment. It's fine by me. But it's always more fun when you have a community of people, right? So I do cherish that time, and I look forward to talking to you there with that. And of course, we have other stuff coming up this week. We're going to start a new Timberborn series. There is currently voting going on in the community tab, so if you have an opinion on what you would like to see next with our beaver friends, don't forget to go check that out. Currently, I believe the Waterworld map is leading the voting, but there's still plenty of time. I'm not going to decide until a little later this week what we're going to do. I might start that one closer toward the weekend. No promises on the exact day yet. But tomorrow might be the next Anno video. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure, but we are going to have another Anno this week. Try to continue that series. Then, of course, plenty more Ostriv, and then the beginnings of our new Timberborn series. So again, if whatever you want to see, let me know in that community post. You can vote and leave a comment or just offer suggestions. Look forward to your feedback on that. And then, as a reminder, no live stream on Sunday because it is Easter in the US, and I guess probably a lot of other places in the world. So we'll, of course, have family obligations that day. And we'll might try to do a stream Saturday instead. No promises. But I do enjoy those streams, and it's a whole lot of fun. So I will be sure to let you know what the schedule is on that, if that ends up changing. But for right now, it looks like they're just about done with this row house. Of course, we'll set up the store, and then we will say goodbye for today's episode. So, as always, thanks for being here. Really, really and truly do appreciate it. And I look forward to continuing this series for a whole lot more episodes. The last Ostriv one got to 51 episodes, where the game just wouldn't run anymore. So, I don't know if we'll take this one that far, because we are advancing quite quickly. And I think we've already covered most of the new stuff. We haven't gotten great at it yet, but we have built a whole lot of stuff. Of course, we can always get more optimized, get a little bit better at what we're doing. But I'm having a whole lot of fun. Hopefully you are as well. So let's get them all wrapped up here. Looks like we're just about in the last stages here, building this upper portion right there. Everything over here is looking nice. We actually have mostly, I guess that's a little over halfway full in the hay barracks. Livestock's looking good. We have plenty of sheep. I guess the dairy just really needs a whole lot more milk to do much of anything. So we're going to probably have to double or triple the amount of cows we have before too long. Okay, so we have 3 batches. Wow, 3 batches going. That's looking nice. Of course, next episode we're going to have this fishing to take care of. I just need these guys to hurry up and get this whole thing done. Now, you got all your parts. You got all your pieces. Just make it happen. Yeah, put those shingles up and we'll be all good to go. Get that whitewash on the front. And we're all done. So we'll go ahead and, of course... yes. We have to manually fill the items. Well, we'll just go ahead and hire someone. And then, what do we have in this one over here? All the pork stuff and all that stuff. So we actually don't have any anything like you would grow in a house. Cabbage, carrots. Let's do some of the dairy stuff too. Cheese, butter, smetana, and then we also have, what else is grown in the front yard? Oh, we should have dried fish because we're going to have a fishing dock right here. And then, I guess that's probably about it, honestly. Firewood. Can't ever go wrong with firewood. But that's all done. These people are going to complain about not having access to water because they don't have enough, we don't have enough stone for this anyway. Yeah, well, that's going to be a problem for next episode, but it is really cool to have this finally started to get built here. Everyone is going to have to go through the little archway or through their little back doors. That's nice to see. And I think this is some really, really nice progress. We'll fix all those problems next time around. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. As always, no matter what you're doing, have a fun and a safe time, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.